I started up this podcast about a year and a half ago. You were one of the first guests to come on, and it was so much fun talking to you. I thought, this is great. I didn't think I even wanted to do one, and it was so much fun talking to you. I said, let's just keep doing these and see what happens.
Yeah.
It's just been a blast.
Well,
so thank you for that.
You're welcome. I know you needed the money, so...
I invested badly.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later.
But everyone has a podcast.
They do.
They all doing podcasts. It's like jury duty now. Like, I'm waiting for somebody to show up at my house, like, you gotta have a podcast.
Here's what it's like now with podcasts. If you have a podcast and you have someone on your show to talk to on the podcast, they say, hey, when we're done with this, can you do my podcast? Yeah, and it's just this, and everyone's just running from podcast to podcast. No one's growing corn anymore.
Nope.
There's no food left in America.
No.
It's all collapsing in on itself.
Exactly, because we're going backwards. It's like, so basically we're just doing radio now.
Yeah.
That's all. It's talking radio. There's people, and we keep going back. Now, I think Audible, they're doing scripted shows on Audible. So it's like, it's the old school radio show.
I just recorded one last week.
Yeah.
Andy often is recording a podcast while we're doing that.
Did you,
I am.
Yeah, he's in the corner muttering.
It's called double dipping.
But it is funny. It does feel like someone's going to come up with, I've got this whole new thing. We go on a live stage and we act out the show. And it's like, yeah, that's called vaudeville.
Right.
We've gone back from, it was like televible, radio to vaudeville. We're just going to go back.
And as a black woman, I don't want to keep going back. I'm going to tell you right now.
It's okay. We're not going to let that happen.
I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
Come on, you're an ally, so make sure you look out for this, because if tap dancing becomes big, I'm getting the hell out of here. That's a sign, man.
That's a bad sign, right?
When they start hoofing it, I'm like, uh-oh, yeah.